What's up, it's your boy Paulie. Welcome back to the channel. You could tell by that title exactly what we getting into today. You could tell by the title. This is Faise One, Letter to Sexy Red, official music video. Now, one thing I want to say before we start this video right here, I've been wanting to get Faise One on the channel for a very, very long time, but I kept pushing it back and pushing it back. For what reason, I do not know. I rock with Faise One heavy. He's one of them ones. I will say this, on an all chance, a very, very small chance that Faise One sees this. The person that put me on to Faise One was my daughter. Now, she let me listen to, or she brought to my attention, one of these letters. I think it might have been Letter to Lil Baby, which we gotta get that on the channel because I heard some of it, but I didn't hear the whole thing. And even if I did, there's some talking points that I really want to touch on when it comes to that. But at the time when she was listening to Faise One, if you don't know who that is, if you don't know what his message is or anything like that, you will hear it in a moment if this is your first time tapping in with this artist. So at the time she was listening to Faise One, I'm listening to my guy. I'm listening to my dog. I'm listening to Chief Pontiac, a.k.a. Rod Hayes. That's my guy. So I'm listening to Rod Hayes, listening to his lectures, and he's constantly speaking about somebody by the name of Malachi Z. Now, I've heard that name before from people like Rashad Jamal, people like the Young Elder. But I had not actually fully tapped in with who Malachi Z. was until the chief himself was talking and he's referencing him. So honestly and truly, I went over to the Young Elder's page because he has a whole bunch of tapes regarding the master teacher Malachi Z. Free him, by the way. Free all the political prisoners. But I say all that to say, while I'm doing my research and I'm studying, I'm tapping in with the elders, I'm tapping in with the master teachers, I'm tapping in with all these different things on my end, my daughter, she's tapping in with Faise One. I just think that's super powerful. And maybe people are like, Paulie, you're just rambling, you're just talking. But if you know the connection between Faise One and Malachi Z. then you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. And this is not a thing where I talk to my daughter and then it's like, it didn't happen like that. It just happened random. She's like, hey dad, listen to this person. And I'm listening. And I go and then research who he is and what he stands for and who he's connected with. I'm like, oh shoot. So that's how you know everything happens for a reason. So ever since then, I've been meaning to get Faise One on the channel. We got to react to some of his music. I've tapped in with some of it. I actually follow him on social media. So some of this stuff I've heard, some of this stuff I haven't. But if there's anything that you want me to react to from him, whether I've heard it before or not, let me know in the comment section. I think it's fire that he's able to reach the youth with these letters that he's doing. He has a bunch of them. He has letters to, I don't want to start naming people because I don't want to say the wrong ones, but I'm going to do it anyway. Obviously, I'm going to do it anyway. Letter to Young Thug, if I'm not mistaken. He has letter to Gunna. See, let me not, because I don't know that for sure. I don't know that. I know some, but I don't know. Okay, Paulie, stop talking. It's 4 minutes and some change, and you just rambling. If you rock with this video, please go down into the pinned comment. I do react to up-and-coming artists and entertainers as well. So yeah, if you want to support this channel anyway, just go down, and in that pinned comment will be an up-and-coming artist, or it will be an up-and-coming artist or entertainer's reaction or a music review. So yeah, go check that out. Other than that, Paulie, stop talking. Let's get into it.
First of all, I like your voice for sure. Your music is my sister go-to choice, and so I heard you on her radio when we was on the way to go and hit up you. She played a couple, it was cool, it wasn't my cup of tea, but I see why she fuck with you, her friends too, and everybody knew the words and knew the quotes, the color of the coochie and the booty hole. Truth be told, I can't even say I was bothered by the lyrics, that they knew it's old. Sex sales and girls you wanna have fun and lose their soul, whatever Cindy Lauper said. Oh hell, I went too far ahead. I was supposed to say I don't oppose the way they turn up to your shit. I like on ratchet, I like on thick, I love to see my people lit. I like on slim, I like on us, I like the rhythm when our women move. Anyway, I had a vision of you while I was sending views. I was sipping on some Crown Royal, not a promo, that just fast. Next day I see your face on Instagram for the first time, it was a match. And guess where I synced that shit at? On the shade room with your natural, your crown was out. Not that my little opinion is bound to count, but you look better that way. For a second I saw soul in you.
Now, for the record, for the record, I know bro be talking. I know bro be chatting. If you heard what he said so far, you know exactly what type time he on. I didn't think he was going to give it up like this. I knew he was. So I knew he was going to give it up like this, but I didn't quite know he was going to give it up like this. I don't even feel like that makes any sense. Like, I knew he was going to talk to her. Okay, so one thing I do know with Faise One, sometimes he can be chill. Sometimes he can be aggressive. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, now that makes more sense. Now that I get that out there. Sometimes he can be very aggressive with whatever message that he's trying to convey to the audience, to his audience, to people, anybody who's willing to tap in. You know, so I'm thinking, okay, he might be more aggressive. He not. He calm, cool, he chilling, he talking, he chatting. This is exactly, and I'm not going to get on my high horse, I'm not going to get on my pedestal, I'm not going to do that. Because we can let the music speak for itself. This is what we need to hear. That's what I'm going to leave it at that. This is what we need to hear. And I just realized I wasn't screen recording this entire time. So let's run it back for the vibes, and let's run it back so I can screen record. All right, let's get back into it. I'm going to try to listen to it all the way through. But I can't, the message, man, it hits so deep. It hits so heavy. Let me just play it. We got it. Let's go. Listen up. Let's get it. What you gotta say, bro? Talk to him.
First of all, I like your voice for sure. Your music is my sister go-to choice, and so I heard you on her radio when we was on the way to go and hit up you. She played a couple, it was cool, it wasn't my cup of tea, but I see why she fuck with you, her friends too, and everybody knew the words and knew the quotes, the color of the coochie and the booty hole. Truth be told, I can't even say I was bothered by the lyrics, that they knew it's old. Sex sales and girls you wanna have fun and lose their soul, whatever Cindy Lauper said. Oh hell, I went too far ahead. I was supposed to say I don't oppose the way they turn up to your shit. I like on ratchet, I like on thick, I love to see my people lit. I like on slim, I like on us, I like the rhythm when our women move. Anyway, I had a vision of you while I was sending views. I was sipping on some Crown Royal, not a promo, that just fast. Next day I see your face on Instagram for the first time, it was a match. And guess where I synced that shit at? On the shade room with your natural, your crown was out. Not that my little opinion is bound to count, but you look better that way. For a second I saw soul in you. You looked in the mirror with that fro and seen the glow, didn't you? I got a couple natural hair products that I can show, send you. Wait, I ain't even introduced myself, I'm so rude. Peace and love, I'm Faise One, that thug ass real woke dude. I'm the one they probably already told you not to respond to back when I wrote you. And if they didn't tell you, they were supposed to, cause you know a hotel, they were hoes do. Some shit I done said might not have been confident, but I always spoke true. So if you do speak again to these Atlanta rappers I suppose you done spoke to, just remind them that God isn't finished with them yet. They go for YSL, the slime off, 4PF, all the vets that did the devil work, destroying our communities with sex, money, murder missions. Johnny, if you made it this far, I hope you prefer to listen. I ain't no random nigga, this shit run deeply. I killed drilling, woke up the people, now they rap nigga wanna wanna sleep me, but I ain't sleepy, so let's do it. You probably noticed I said your real name. Did you know it means that God has answered your cries were not in vain? Do you pray? Do you understand that I'm not judging you? Are you okay? I know all them thoughts be on you late at night when you just lay. Think about all the moves you made.
I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't not run this back. I can't. I should let it play all the way through. But bro, you talking the talk. Bro, you talking the talk, and I knew it. And that might be why I put it off for so long. I mean, we have other artists that be talking that talk too, but bro, this hits close to home. I be listening to you. I be tapped in with what you saying. You going against everything that they tried to build. You going against all of that. 10 toes. If people don't respect you for that, then you already know what side they on. It's that simple. It's that easy. If people look at what he's doing, I've seen it. And I didn't want to go this route. I really didn't. But it must just be needed to be said. I've seen people, after he'll drop something like this, you can listen and see what he's doing. See how I said listen and see? You can listen to what he's doing, and you can see what he's doing. And you know, it's people that will sit and say, yo, Faise One is a clout chaser. Are you kidding me, bro? You can listen to what he's saying, and then you can call him a clout chaser? How is he chasing clout? I don't get it. I don't understand. And respectfully, nobody's perfect. Definitely not me. So I'm saying all this stuff. I'm saying, listen, we're not perfect. But if you see somebody doing the work genuinely and honestly, come on now. How do you find something negative with this? I don't get it. I don't understand. And I'm probably going to say that again because we're going to be reacting to more of these. He has a whole lot of them. He's saying, I don't have nothing against the music. This has been like that. This is what they market. So you're not going to have nothing against it. Now, me personally, do I allow my children to listen to stuff that's extremely sexual? I do not. I give them a pretty free range of music to listen to because that's what I had. And I feel like, you know, I don't know if that's the right choice or not, but I do allow my children to listen freely. And honestly, I feel like it can be good sometimes and sometimes maybe not so much. Again, I do not allow them, I do not condone for them to listen to stuff super sexual, Sexy Red, Suki Hana, shout out to Suki Hana, that's gang, Delaware, what up? But other than that, you know, they kind of have pick of the litter. Where was I going with this? But yeah, I feel like it's a good thing because like I said, my daughter bumped into Faise One and she introduced him to me. I didn't say, hey, y'all should listen to him. He's talking some, you know, woke, conscious, you know, stuff that could really help and benefit you. No, she brought him to me. And when I told her, I said, hey, you know Chief Pontiac, you know Uncle Rod. You know Uncle Rod. She's like, yeah, I know Uncle Rod. I was like, yo, he be telling me about a master teacher by the name of Malachi Z York. And guess what? Faise One is connected with him directly. So when you in your room listening to Faise One, I'm tapping in with lectures from Malachi Z York. We in a room. We in two separate rooms doing the same thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy how the world works. It's crazy how just things are that can happen. So I honestly and truly want to give a shout out to Faise One. This video is not over. I'm wrapping it back into us getting back into this right here. And I didn't know what this video was going to be. I actually had a list of a bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, yo, I got to stop putting off Faise One. Like, what am I doing? Because it's talking points that he's going to open up with the stuff that he stands for, and I got to get him on the channel. I want to do Faise One Fridays. Now, will this drop before Friday? Maybe. Maybe I'll allow it to, because I want, now that I'm on a roll here, I want this video to drop ASAP. But maybe I'll allow it to drop on Friday. Today is Saturday. So I would have to wait a week. I don't know if we can wait a week. But if you see this on a Tuesday or a Monday or a Sunday, just know that Faise One Fridays will start. Whether y'all are rock with it, I don't care if 2 people see this video. I don't care if 5 people see this video. This message has to be shared. He's not saying anything negative either. And I'm not saying in some of these he might be talking that talk. I don't know. But in this one right here, I love the way he's delivering this message. So Paulie, stop talking. Put your glasses back on. We are running back. And we about to run it back again. I'm going to let it play through. Let's get into it.
First of all, I like your voice for sure. Your music is my sister go-to choice, and so I heard you on her radio when we was on the way to go and hit up you. She played a couple, it was cool, it wasn't my cup of tea, but I see why she fuck with you, her friends too, and everybody knew the words and knew the quotes, the color of the coochie and the booty hole. Truth be told, I can't even say I was bothered by the lyrics that they knew is old. Sex sales and girls you wanna have fun and lose their soul. Whatever Cindy Lauper said, oh hell, I went too far ahead. I was supposed to say I don't oppose the way they turn up to your shit. I like on ratchet, I like on thick. I love to see my people lit. I like on slim, I like on us. I like the rhythm when our women move. Anyway, I had a vision of you while I was sending views. I was sipping on some Crown Royal, not a promo, that just fast. Next day I see your face on Instagram for the first time. It was a match, and guess where I synced that shit at? On the shade room with your natural. Your crown was out. Not that my little opinion is bound to count, but you look better that way. For a second I saw soul in you. You looked in the mirror with that fro and seen the glow, didn't you? I got a couple natural hair products that I can show send you. Wait, I ain't even introduced myself, I'm so rude. Peace and love, I'm Faye One, that thug ass real woke dude. I'm the one they probably already told you not to respond to back when I wrote you. And if they didn't tell you, they were supposed to, cause you know a hotel, they were hoes do. Some shit I done said might not have been confident, but I always spoke true. So if you do speak again to these Atlanta rappers I suppose you done spoke to, just remind them that God isn't finished with them yet. They go for YSL, the slime off, 4PF, all the vets that did the devil work, destroying our communities with sex, money, murder missions. Johnny, if you made it this far, I hope you prefer to listen. I ain't no random nigga, this shit run deeply. I killed drilling, woke up the people, now they rap nigga wanna sleep me, but I ain't sleepy, so let do it. You probably noticed I said your real name. Did you know it means that God has answered your cries were not in vain? Do you pray? Do you understand it? I'm not judging you. Are you okay? I know all them thoughts be on you late at night when you just lay. Think about all the moves you made, you had to. And I can see by how the way you interview and interact too. It's sunrise on your back, fool. Ever thought about getting baptized? Ever thought about what happened when all the fame that came from rap dies and it's just you and God? Stay away from these devils, girl, be careful. They gon' milk you for that money, drain your spirit. They gon' stretch you, then replace you with the next. You had you run around like you Suki, who made a pact with Lucifer to turn our youth into some floozy city girls who's used to make music promoting prostitution. Does it matter to you? I speak blessings over your son. You know that's who they come for when everything gets said and done. They want your firstborn. On Funny Marco, you insinuated you ain't.
I said I wasn't going to stop it, but he said it, so I had to say this. If y'all don't know, I support up-and-coming artists and entertainers. I am in Delaware. Suki Hana is from Delaware. West Side, what up? I remember when she went live. So a lot of people probably don't remember this. Y'all know how I feel about the industry. If you don't know how I feel about the industry, look who we tapped in with. So if you don't know now, you know. Because you can hear the message he's saying, and you can see that I'm 100% stamping this. So if you didn't know before, you kind of get a gist now. With that being said, I remember when Suki Hana went on live and she said the contracts that she signed was essentially her selling her soul for all. So for all the people that feel like that's just a conspiracy, now to be clear, you cannot sell your soul. But you can sign contracts that essentially don't allow you to speak or move and do certain things to the point where it feels like you sold your soul because you can't be yourself. You can't wake up tomorrow and say, listen, I'm going to get me, all my friends, all my family, and we going to speak out on this injustice that I just saw. They're going to tell you to sit down and shut the fuck up. No, you not. No, you not. Your bank account will be on negative 400 By the time you walk out that door, you know you not. So I remember her walk. I don't remember where she was, but she was on live and she was crying. I saw it in real time. I didn't see it on the Shade Room. I seen it when she was live. She from here. She was crying. People was like, oh, here she goes. She just trying to do this for the fame. She just trying to do this. People, you ain't gonna hop on the internet talking about you crying and you scared because you done sold your soul, because you done read all the fine print, and now you realize that you can't do nothing on your own. For years and years and years, she's claiming she's independent now, so she is. Shout out to her. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to go. If anybody says they about to sign one of these contracts, I'm never going to tell you yes. I'm never going to say yes. You're never going to hear somebody say, Paulie told me to sign the contract. No, 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 and no. Unless it's a local record label or something like that. If it's a local record label, then that might be different. If it's a grassroots record label, that might be different. But you sign, no. You're not signed to none of these. No. You'll never hear me say that. Ever. And if you have an up-and-coming artist or entertainer that said something different, they lying. They can't pick it up. They can't pick it up. They can't prove that was ever said. This is what happens. But it is what it is. This is the world we living in right now. We got people like Faise One that's going to tell it like it is. You're not going to stop them. You can try, but you're not going to stop them. You're not going to touch them. Don't touch them. Leave them alone. This is not the problems you want. Some people are like, yo, Paulie, now you really just chatting. You just talking. It might be. Just take it as entertainment. Click off the video if you want. But don't touch him. Let him speak what he going to speak. Let him reach the people he going to reach. He's not going to stop. And if you try to take it somewhere else, you're going to make it worse. That's all I'm saying. Let's get back into it.
Going, and that's fine, but you can't see what's happening. I know you need your money and your son need a new pappy. See, I can introduce you to a friend of mine. His name is Guy. He's really good with children and we need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you, Jai. I just want you to understand you standing on the other side. Your planet going through a shift. Your government, they about to trip. Them solar flare, they starting to rip. The ground shaking like your hips. Do you hear God speaking? Do you realize the tones you push?
He's chatting, he's not lying.
And it's my line of work to make the odds even. See, everybody has to choose. So when the harlots get to falling, ain't shit else I can do. See, it was written. And if you think this letter is a diss, it's cause you smitten. Either that or you ain't listen. It's time to pave a new way in this game, or destroy it all together in God's name. Real stain. Sincerely, the one and only. 7 days over, Faise One. If you see me and you trying to see what's up, you better holler at me. Everybody gotta come home and give your life back to God. Activate the God that's inside. Put aside your pride. Let ride. I know you tired, but don't God answer the cries of the weary? Sincerely.
Let's go. I knew this was going to be something, but I didn't know what it was going to be specifically. Shout out to Faise One. Shout out to Sexy Red. I know y'all might see this video and somebody may or may not have the question, but yo, Paulie, don't you support up-and-coming artists and entertainers that be talking all type, you know what I mean? That be talking that talk? It's some females that's on the channel, that's been on the channel that be talking that talk. It's dudes on the channel, they be talking that talk. You know, I don't 100% support drill music, especially when it comes to local. If you're an already established artist and you doing drill, you feel me? You high level. You're not living in your city. I'm not, you know what I mean? And I'm not super into even reacting to stuff like that, but you're not in your city. So you made it. You out. So if you drilling, you talking about drilling and all that, the chances are you not even drilling. But I do understand that the youth still hears that and they want to do it because you talking about it. So I got to keep that in my head as well. But I don't support local drill because they really still out here. They really drilling. So for a couple reasons. For one, I'm not trying to react to something you talking about somebody dead homie. And then they see me and was like, yo, wasn't you was laughing and cackling? You said that bar was fire. That was my man's. I don't even want to give out that energy. But I got to be mindful too. I don't want to give out that energy at all. Now, also, I do react to I do review music that people talking about shooting and drug dealing and getting money. There's nothing wrong with getting money, but you know what I mean? So I don't want anybody to misconstrue me reacting to this and saying what I'm saying, and then you look on another video, I'm like, oh, that bar crazy. and somebody talking about, you know what I mean, they talking about what they talking about. My whole agenda, not an agenda, that sounds crazy. My whole, what I'm trying to build on this channel right here, what Faise One is doing is exactly what I stand for. Now, do I agree with every single thing that he says? No. If you agree with every single thing that somebody is saying, now some things are just you just going to agree on, but if you agree with every single thing that somebody's saying, then you probably is something going on. Everybody's not going to agree with everything, but let me make this all make sense. I went over here to up and coming artists and entertainers, and I went over to Faise One, and this who knows what I'm. You know, I don't want it to be all over the place. So let me bring it all together. If I can support up and coming artists and entertainers where they are, so if that's what they talking about, I'm not opposed to that. I do listen to that kind of music. Do I know what it's doing to the community? I do. But if I can support the up and coming artists and merge them into music like this, not saying that all their music has to be like this, but if I can reach a Faise One, if I could reach a CTF Bird, and I could get them to a point where they can do music together, we on to something. If I could reach them and say, yo, what if y'all did a track together? Because again, everybody don't have to agree on everything. But if you have a common goal to make the world a better place, then we could be on to something. You never know. Not saying that everybody is going to work together or can work together. That's okay too. But you never know. So, my thing, my platform is to react to all types of music, meet people where they are, and at some point, if it's available, merge them together. It's not impossible. And guess what? It's not going to hurt to try. So, I'm going to leave it there. Shout out to Faise One last time. We are going to be reacting to some... Shout out to Faise One. We are going to be reacting to some more of his music very, very soon. Like I said, I want to do Faise One Fridays, but every Friday we just react to one of his letters to whoever we choose, or whoever you guys choose in the comment section. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe now. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Go down into that pinned comment. There will be an up-and-coming artist or entertainer's reaction or music review. There may be a food review down below. We also do food reviews on my main channel. We support local and up-and-coming restaurants and businesses and food trucks and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to do something extra, you're saying, oh, I rock with Paulie, then you can always do that. What else? That's it. So, I'm going to end it here. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new. I love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
They gon' close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out in chalk. Shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.